Hello and welcome back to We Talk Boxing. So today I'm going to be talking about Adam Azim. Now he's currently signed with Sky Sports, the boxer, okay, and they see him as the future of Sky Sports boxing as well as British boxing prospect. Now he fought on the weekend against pretty much a journeyman opponent and recorded a first round stoppage victory TKO within about a minute and something. You know what I mean? He just come out all guns blazing and he was electric. But currently, you know what I mean? There's a lot of comparison. You know what I mean, to him and Amir Khan. You know what I mean? There's a lot of hype around Adam Azim. Do you know what I mean? But the question that I'm talking about today is how far can he go in boxing? So Adam, you know what I mean, is currently 5-0 with 4 KOs to his name. And he's still fairly young, you know what I mean? He's 20 years old. And you know what I mean, the division that he's fighting in is a super lightweight category as well. And there's some good level competition fighters in that division. But you know what I mean. To date, he hasn't really fought any big names. But he's only 5-0, and you know what I mean. He's an up and coming prospect. But his promotional company, the Boxer, you know what I mean, do have high hopes for him, and they consider him as potentially the next big superstar in British boxing. Now, he's currently got an 80% KO rating, where you know what I mean. That considering he's only had 5 fights and he's stopped 4 out of the 5 is quite phenomenal, really. But he is still fighting a lot of those journeyman type of that, just to kind of give him the ring experience and exposure, etc. Now, height wise, and you know what I mean, he's 5'10", and you know what I mean, he's got that fast in and out sort of amateur type of movement. You know what I mean? His hands are quick, his feet are quick, and he's got, you know what I mean, they're similar traits to, again, another legend, Amir Khan. Do you know what I mean? And Amir Khan has said that he is going to be a world champion in the next couple of years, and he said that on the Sky Sports card on the weekend. But for me, it's still too early to see, really, because we haven't really seen him in there with someone who's durable, someone who could take a shot, but also give a shot. Do you know what I mean? How, you know what I mean? We haven't seen him, you know what I mean, take a big punch. We haven't seen him in a fight where, you know what I mean, it's tough, and you know what I mean, the guy's durable and both of them are trading shots, and you know what I mean, how is he going to react? Do you know what I mean? So for me, it's still quite early, but he is a prospect. He is a prospect, and you know what I mean, he's got some good attributes. Like I said, his foot movement and his speed of his hands and stuff is phenomenal. But you know what I mean, hopefully the boxer can match him well. You know what I mean? Don't put him in there with any sort of unknown killers or big punches at this stage. Realistically, you want to try and maybe take him to like 10, maybe 15 fights against some journeyman, but fairly sturdy, gradually increasing the durability of the journeyman opposition. And then, you know what I mean, as he gets, you know what I mean, as he's fighting against that better opposition, then you could maybe stick him in with some potential proper fighters, you know, for at the super lightweight category. But you know what I mean, there's currently this talk about him maybe fighting Dylan Chima, who fought on the card on the weekend. You know what I mean? I think that's a good fight between both guys. I think at this stage of their careers, Dylan's and obviously Adam's, I'd favour Adam Azim to quite comfortably defeat Dylan Chima. And this is because, you know what I mean, out of both boxers, Adam Azim does carry that little bit more sting in his shots. You know what I mean? They're both quick. They're both, you know what I mean, technically sound, and you know what I mean, got good movement and stuff like that. And obviously Dylan Chima obviously is from a kickboxing background, so realistically you would think that he should be able to take a shot. But the difference is the way Adam Azim is punching at the minute. You know what I mean, at his weight, he's hurting fighters. And you know what I mean, as Shane McGuigan has said, that in sparring in the gym and stuff, he's sparring against some good opposition, some good top level pros, and you know what I mean, he's giving them a good good spar for their money really. So, like I says, I think it'd be a good fight at this stage of Adam's career to fight Chima. I do favour Adam to win that fight quite comfortably, and maybe even within, you know what I mean, 3 rounds, within 2 to 3 rounds, quite comfortable. I think he stops him quite early, to be fair. Um, but yeah, I'd like to see it. I'd like to see it, and hopefully it will be in Coventry as well, because Dylan is a Coventry fighter, and I think it'd be quite good to maybe see Adam Azim back in Coventry, and you know what I mean, at least the Coventry fans, or you know what I mean, will have a second shot at seeing Adam, because if it's true what the Zone are saying, not the Zone, sorry, Boxer was saying that he's going to be the next big superstar, then at least he's fought twice in Coventry, you know what I mean? And again, he's kind of took out his Coventry opposition. Again, Boxer stablemate, because Dylan is signed to the Boxer as well. It'd be a good fight, big fight as well in Coventry. But as I says, Adam's got all the skills, all the attributes to become a top level fighter, but it's a long road in boxing. You know what I mean? Down the years, we've seen some good up and coming prospects, you know what I mean, fall by the wayside, you know what I mean, just for many reasons, like injury, you know what I mean, maybe addicted to drugs or alcohol, you know what I mean, just lose that motivation, that will to fight and to train. So, you know what I mean, I hope this doesn't happen to Adam, because at the minute, you know what I mean, he's getting a lot of hype, and a lot of pros have given him a lot of praise, and he's, you know what I mean, that's just potentially going to make him have a big head, really, you know what I mean, like, it's gonna make him potentially think that he's something, when currently he's not something, you know what I mean. He needs to continue to work to try and succeed at the higher ends of the game, and hopefully if he could be more of a level-headed kind of kid, we could see him becoming a world champion. But if he takes all that, you know what I mean, a praise right now to his head, then we won't see that really. But anyway, it's just a short video, just to, you know what I mean, talk about Adam Azim, as well as Dylan Chima. Both guys fought on the weekend, so I wanted to just let you know of my thoughts about Adam, just to see, you know what I mean, just to tell you how I feel as if his career could potentially go. That potentially he's going to maybe fight Dylan Chima next, or within the next couple of fights. But let me know your thoughts about Adam Azim. Do you know what I mean? How far do you think he could go in boxing? Do you know what I mean? Who would you like to see him in the ring against next? Please comment, like, subscribe. Bless.